Buying a home is exciting, but do you know the important responsibilities that you have? Let's discuss the roles between you and my role as your realtor. My name's Ben. I'm the Cowboy Realtor. I do real estate full time and have helped dozens of people find their dream home. And I'm here to make the home buying process smooth and stress free. Today, we're going to cover buyer duties, realtor duties, what due diligence is, and how I guide you through it. Number one for your duties as a buyer is to be honest and transparent with your real estate agent. The more that I know, the better that I can help you. So if you're looking for XYZ, I know what to look for and send to you for homes, and share your preferences, your budget, your wants and needs. It's gonna go smoother the more I know. Number two, secure financing early. If you're not paying cash, talk to me. I work with plenty of local lenders that do a great job. You want to get a pre-approval. Not only does that tell you how much you can afford, but it also shows to sellers that we are able, willing, and serious buyers. So the third and probably the most important part of this video is doing your buyer's due diligence. Due diligence is your job as a buyer to investigate everything there is to know about that property, whether physical or on paper. So the inspection report, the HOA and CC&R documents, if any. Look at the local neighborhood and local things around that home to see if anything that you can find that you may or may not like, you need to know that because you're ultimately going to be deciding if you're going to be living there or not. So that is why buyer's due diligence is so important. And let me share a story with you. Okay, so I'm helping my buyers buy a home in downtown Vancouver where we got under contract or under the inspection and we're doing our due diligence, right? And this home was a part-time Airbnb. And so not only did my buyers look at reviews for the Airbnb, which I thought was great because they got good information on the neighborhood and reviews of that home to make them make that decision to write an offer in the first place. So that was part of it. But under further research and review, they found out, my buyers found a document online. It was a huge 100-page document about the new I-5 corridor expansion project for 2025. The things weren't decided yet, but the plan is to expand the highway. I think it was 3 or 5 exits into Vancouver and 3 or 5 exits into Portland. So with that being said, they have plans to take out 40 plus homes and 30 plus businesses in order to expand that. And it was crazy to me. I double checked, and lo and behold, I actually found a YouTube video that did a full report saying like, yep, we're gonna do this expansion project is in 2025, and some of these homes will be removed and taken out so that they can widen the road. So obviously that is a huge material fact that we should have known earlier. But had my buyers not done that due diligence, they would have not known, and we could be closing on this home soon. And who knows, maybe in summer of 2025, they move the wall next to the interstate a block over to where that home is, and that would totally affect their value down the road. So that is just a small, quick story on why buyer's due diligence is so important, and to look, everywhere and anywhere for information like that. So those were some of your duties as a buyer. My duties as your realtor is to advocate and negotiate for your behalf, whether that is repairs or closing costs or inspections, anything like that. My job is to help you get the best deal possible, for one, and also to show you the market data, show you what the market is doing in today's day and age for what we have to strategize with our offers and what is working and what is not. So that's another thing. And then also ultimately is to guide you through the process and have the resources that I do in this industry to make sure that transaction is smooth and we have resources for contractors or inspectors or anything else that you need help with in that time, that's what I'm here for. And think of me as your tour guide on a hike, and I'm giving you the pros and cons for each trail, and you're telling me, oh, let's go that way or that way, and you're ultimately in charge. Another important point is collaboration with your real estate agent. You work better with people that you like and you work with well. Same thing with real estate. Ask questions and be involved in the transaction. And there's no such thing as, oh, we over communicate, because the more we know, the better. And with a transaction for one of maybe your biggest asset ever purchasing, it's good to have communication and collaboration on, because ultimately we're a team. So you doing your buyer's due diligence, me keeping track of the timelines and contracts, and the lender keeping track of the financing and other timelines, together that makes everything successful and a good team. While I finish up here, I just want to give you guys some words of encouragement. Buying a home does not have to be a complete dumpster fire. Okay, with the right mindset and the right expectations, it actually can be not only fun, but really rewarding. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you. And if you have any questions, comments, or any other crazy stories that you have about real estate, let me know in the comments. Would love to help you or anyone that you know in real estate buying their first home. So if you have any questions, feel free to call or text me or follow me on social media. This has been the Cowboy Realtor. We'll see you on the next one.